We've all been there as new or small channel creators, haven't we? Endlessly scrolling through YouTube, soaking up every single piece of advice that promises instant fame and riches. But you do need to be careful.
Couple of months ago, I started this channel to help you who are watching this video to take control of your life by starting your own online business. YouTube can be hard sometimes. I know what I'm talking about. As creators, we have all been there, scouring the internet for tips and tricks to boost our channels. Today, I decided to take a moment to share this video of Rob from vidIQ because it covers what I learned so far in my journey. I hope this will help you to shift your mindset and start your own journey.
When learning any new skill or craft, advice is abundant. But the trick is finding out what uniquely works for you. And when it comes to YouTube, predominantly, you'll find two leading types of advice for growing your channel. One kind is all about YouTube best practices. And let's face it, all of this advice is quite similar, just told in a different way by a different educator. And after 1,700 videos, we are guilty of this ourselves.
But you just won't listen when we tell you.
As for the other kind, well, it's of the harsh variety. Your content sucks. Yeah, not exactly helpful or motivating, that is it? In this maze of advice, what's often missing are practical tips. And when you finally find something that looks to be useful, it turns out to be awful. Truly, truly awful.
Yeah, the infamous rabbit hole of YouTube advice. It's easy to get lost in the sea of tips promising instant fame and success. But here's the truth, there is no one-size-fits-all formula for YouTube success. And blindly following advice without critical thinking can do more harm than good. For the last few years, I watched tons of videos giving tips and tricks about starting a YouTube channel. And at some point, I realized that, as Rob said, they all say the same thing in different ways. And it's totally okay. I was just feeling that I have enough theory. I have to take action. I have to create my own content and make my voice heard.
One common tip is post every single day to grow your channel. But is that really the best way to go? Let's find out. A lot of new YouTubers feel like they need to pump out content on a daily basis. More videos mean more chances to be seen, right? And there is a very valid argument that a quantity of content can lead to that all-important experience and to skill up. But when you want to make videos that are better for your audience, quality content, then posting as frequently as humanly possible doesn't make as much sense.
Daily uploads, the holy grail of YouTube growth, right? Wrong. While consistency is important, quality should never take a backseat to quantity. Sure, daily posting might work for some channels, but for others, it can lead to burnout and low quality content. It's all about finding the right balance for your channel. In my case, I wasn't able to post every day. It was so difficult for me to keep things working in my life and creating content. But at some point, I created some short series about digital myths debunked and even some marketing quizzes without any significant result. Again, we have to find the right balance between the topics we like to cover, the ones our audiences want to watch, and the schedule we can follow consistently.
Is imitation the best form of epic YouTube winning? Now sure, Mr. Beast, the North Star, is a huge hit on YouTube and elsewhere. But remember, success doesn't look the same for absolutely everyone, especially when it comes to creative stuff. Just copying what he or your favorite creator doesn't make you an instant star. Think about it. There are literally millions of other channels trying to do pretty much the same as what Mr. Beast does. So you've got to ask yourself, do you just want to be another fish in the Mr. Beast sea when there is such a huge fish consuming everything already? And perhaps more importantly, will that work for your fishermen, your audience? Does this metaphor make any sense? Here's something to chew on. If every single director copied the Barbie movie, would you enjoy a broad range of films? Probably not. That's why a film like Oppenheimer also exists. different people like different films. And so the same should go for your YouTube strategy.
Now, here's the gem of wisdom. Be yourself. It sounds simple, but it's often overlooked in the quest of views and subscribers. Your audience craves authenticity, not a carbon copy of someone else's content. So don't be afraid to embrace your quirks and let your personality shine through in your videos. When I started, I created custom AI voiceovers based on my voice. It was my way to get out of my comfort zone.
Unlock the secrets to YouTube success and making money online. You're about to embark on a journey that can change your life.
In fact, my first language is French, and I wasn't really comfortable about producing videos in English. But that's how I started. That's how I was able to put some authenticity on my channel, which was a faceless one at that moment. And now I'm here. I don't plan to quit.
The main thing to remember is that while SEO can help get you started, it isn't the magic formula. The much fabled YouTube algorithm is far more interested in audience behavior than how well you have optimized the metadata on a certain video. If you hold really tightly and dearly onto this notion that SEO is more important than the video idea, the title, the thumbnail, the curiosity the packaging creates, then basically you're missing out on 70% of all potential YouTube views, because search traffic accounts for 30% of all YouTube views. You'll get stuck being a utility channel where somebody finds one of your videos, finds it really useful, but never comes back to anything else because you've basically answered their question. Instead, you need to connect at a human, more emotional level.
SEO and analytics, the bane of every new YouTuber's existence. While they have their place, they shouldn't dictate your entire content strategy. At the end of the day, it's about creating content that resonates with your audience, not just ticking off SEO checkboxes. Remember, numbers don't tell the whole story. When I started this channel, I was spending hours to find the best keywords to rank for my videos. Yes, I learned a lot in that process, but I can definitely say, based on my channel stats, that SEO isn't enough. As Rob said, if you focus too much on SEO, your channel may just become a utility one. The packaging of your content is way more important. The video topic, the title, and the thumbnail are the specific elements we have to focus on. I started a new channel this year about African soccer because I'm also really passionate about this topic, and I can see myself how through this packaging thing is important. I don't even do SEO and the channel is growing fast, honestly.
Make videos for the love and passion of sheer creativity. I think all creators to some extent need to go through a somewhat YouTube rite of passage to figure out whether they actually enjoy the process of making videos on YouTube as opposed to the idea of making YouTube videos, because the reality is quite different to the perception. So let's say you have a cool idea for a baking show where you teach with your kids, something that mixes learning and fun. Don't overthink it. Do it and see where it leads. When you ask big successful creators what was their biggest regret, there is a common answer. I wish I would have started sooner. You don't want goals, outcomes, and expectations getting in the way of the simple pleasure and sheer innocence of press and record and having fun. Be patient with this concept of channel growth. There will be time, a lot of time in the future, if you enjoy this YouTube gig, to put time into research and buying better equipment and perfecting titles and thumbnails. At the beginning, just let your creativity, your passion, your enthusiasm guide you.
Perhaps the most important lesson of all: enjoy the journey. It's easy to get caught up in the numbers game, but don't forget why you started making videos in the first place. Whether you have 10 subscribers or 10 million, passion and creativity should always be your guiding lights. As I'm always saying, we need to have a business mindset and find our calling. By doing so, we maximize our chances to stay on the track, whatever the situation. Like a friend will say, trust the process.
Everyone has their own way of doing things. For some, posting every 2 weeks is the way to go. For others, they'll swear by daily uploads. The same goes for editing. Some will pour hundreds of hours into their work, making it impossible to replicate. Whereas others will sit down, press record, and just have that magnetic charisma. This is why quite often when we're asked a question about YouTube growth, we might give the rather annoying answer of, well, it depends. YouTube is literally a place for everybody.
In the end, there is no right or wrong way to do YouTube. Every creator has their own unique journey. And that's what makes these platforms so special. So instead of chasing after trends and gimmicks, focus on telling your story authentically and connecting with your audience on a deeper level. That's what I really understood so far, and I really invite you, like I'm saying, to do the same. Remember, trust your instincts, stay true to yourself, and never stop experimenting. After all, the only way to truly succeed on YouTube is to carve your own path. Social media are places where businesses can connect to their ideal customer. Use it to build your own venture. Choose a niche, define your ideal viewers and customers, and create content to connect with them. You can do it too. Now, watch this video next to discover what to choose between real estate and affiliate marketing. These two models have their own allure, and it's important to identify the one which is better for you in the process to take control of your life and be your own boss. See you in the next one.